cataracts and is mostly blind and mostly deaf. So she's way calm and chill. Chill. Oh, there you go. A little, I have no idea, a little lady up there. Let's see what we got here. Asher. Be kind to the earth. Ella. Thank you, Ella. And again, not sure what these are. I think other people build them. You could just look around and probably find hidden stuff all the time. This would be a little bird's nest. There's nothing in there. We have a little thing like this in our backyard that's been having birds and nests for the last few years. Some more over here. Things hang down. Big houses, bird nest houses. They probably was a project one of the troops did, and they came out here and planted them. Very cool. That's a new addition. I guess I should look higher up. Maybe people are putting stuff way up in the trees. There's somebody over there. That could be the butterfly. She says that's her office. Robin has her office out here somewhere. Let's go see. Might be further back. Through here, up. Hark, who goes there? Is that Robin? How are you? Hey. Well, yeah. Well, I grow it occasionally. I work with the Orthodox, but we're being videoed. Actually, I got a GoPro on. I'm narrating your place, telling people how cool it is. And I didn't find the monarch butterfly. I thought I did. Now I'm coming over there to look for it now, and I saw you. Okay, so this is your office. I was just saying your office was over here, and then you were here. Say hi, Leia. I'll follow you. Yeah, I found this GoPro my son had when I did my ill-failed hikes the other day. I don't think too much. They go, what were you thinking? I go, I normally don't think. So that was pretty funny. I should name myself stupid stuff he does. How are you? A pound or a handshake? There you go. Good to see you. You got all your working tools here? Okay. Yeah, I was pointing out all your progressed as you do it, and you got the suspension, and so. All right. Barbecue ribs later. Sounds good. See, how did I miss this place? It is really easily get lost. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. Remember the V? Remember the V in the road? When we used to come here, it definitely went right because the left was so overgrown. But all the people coming back, they're both wide open now, which is kind of good that strollers and, you know, probably a wheelchair could get back here if they wanted, handicap accessible. Yeah, I was going to look on my phone and look on Messenger to find out when you posted for the thing at Wall Township. I kept asking for Wall Township Municipal, and it kept giving me Howell. So, so you can tell me when I leave here, I'm going to go over there and video that one. Yeah. It's vandalized. Vandalized.
There's no way. His tail was snapped in the apple. And it was just weird. Like everything
This is pretty impressive. There's another bench right there. I'm gonna let Robin tell you about her thing, and I hope you keep it G-rated. That's okay. They ruined your thing. Well, I'll beep it. I won't. Yeah. That is amazing. Look at this. This is so intricate. Must have took so long. Yeah, your fingers be numb. I imagine.
I couldn't do it wearing gloves, so it's like, and I'd only be able to do like, like a little bit at a time, and then my hands.
It is very impressive, and I understand it kind of means a lot to a lot of people. Yeah, for lost loved ones. Yep.
I don't know. Like, and people think it's bamboo, but it's not bamboo. I don't even know what this is.
Oh, it's not bad. I probably assumed it was bamboo too, because
Right.
they're hollow, right?
There's a pot. Like, if you was straight over to the parkway right now, there's a big green field. These green, like, tall, leafy things.
All right.
And they only grew right there, but they have, like, this weird life cycle. Like, now they're green, and in the middle they get, like, stiffer, and they turn to, like, bamboo. And then they have, like, a red look to them. And then at the end of the season, when they're stiff, you just let them dry, and then the red peels off, and then they're, like, white.
Awesome, and then
They get real nice and real, but they're real delicate. Like, it's very delicate. Like, you can easily step on one and crunch it.
sometime you'll have to do one we were talking about, what is it, xylophone? we can play music on them. That would be so cool. So, they got people write names on each one, I guess? Yeah, oh, Pop, Sean, Chris. Okay. Okay. What's your names? Yeah, sure. Did you hear that? Anybody watching? I know most of my friends on Facebook know about this place. So bring a nice magic marker and write loved ones on there, maybe those who have passed, or even your own name. Be infamous on the monarch butterfly in Howell, New Jersey. Very cool. Yeah, I was thinking of going on, but I figured you came on weekends more, or later in the day.
No, actually, I'm staying. Well, you know what? It's kind of died down a lot.
Yeah.
And now that it's getting everybody beats it there.
Yeah.
So, like, I am more around on weekends now.
Did the Wired?
I took off like a couple of weeks. And I realized, and usually once I finish one, I need a break.
Yeah.
It's like I need like my drive.
Did the Wired magazine come out yet?
Oh,
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, they're in the future.
Okay.
So I don't know if that means on the cover,
Yeah, it should be.
But that'll be but it's all in. Oh, they only do the audio, so it'll be out in October.
Okay, very cool.
Wait, but I like that. That interview is really cool. Like, I really like the guy. We hit it off and started talking about it. He stuck in those interviews that was not in other interviews,
Yeah, me and my wife do flea markets and stuff a lot, and then they did one on New Egypt flea market. It's all the old houses, the military housing from Fort Dix. They have stuff, and it's like a day trip. You drive out there to New Egypt, and it's very cool. So you work in your office, and then you bring the piece to where it goes?
Now I do, yeah.
So a little more comfortable?
Yeah, I started.
No air conditioning yet?
I can't, and I love some people, but it's hard for me to focus.
Sure, I get you. I'm going to leave.
So I do what I can off until I have to bring it out.
Yeah, well, that's very cool. Yeah. I probably don't even know which one the T-Rex was. I know the pterodactyl. That thing's cool. Yeah, okay. And I do. This way, that way, follow the trails. I do. Yeah. Oh, it's good to run into you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the shade's nice too. Depends,
It's only good until like 75 degrees. Like
Yeah.
today is like 30. When it starts to get to 80, this holds in.
Yeah.
And the humidity is like 20 times worse because all the moisture in the trees. I start
Well, I've always camped and hiked, but I was winter, spring, and fall. I hate because it's too hot, too hot. And people want to go now who only can get off during the weekends, and it makes it real hard. So did we pass your office?
Oh yeah, it's back that way.
Okay.
I'll try to walk you out here.
All right. So where's the T-Rex you're working on?
Remember, they weren't meant to, number one, be found or last.
Yeah.
So it is actually about 9 months to a year that the design started to break down. So it's falling apart on schedule, but there was some other things that when he was
This right here, that's the T-Rex. It should have
in
the.
the one storm.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it is
He
now.
even has a different head than he had at first.
Yeah. And so it's the short arms and it's a long body. Okay, I got
But
it.
he's
You see the legs are broke.
He should be like even better. The next one
Yeah.
will get better. Because like I said, he was the first one, and I got more of a
Sure.
rhythm down, and I kind of figured out my own way.
Well, the suspension, things to hold them up, you're probably learning how to tie it together.
I just
That's what I would. It was just a whole bunch of things. My lamp didn't work. I was coming down, and then so I'm holding a lamp to hold. I got my phone. I got my trekking pole. Started raining a little bit early, but which I didn't expect at all. But it didn't continue. Just a drizzle, and then I fell. And when I fell, I went hard. And I felt a lot of blood on my elbow, and then I started sliding. And I didn't know how far I was sliding because there's places that were 50 feet, 40 feet. There, it ended up being about 10, 12 feet. It took me a while to find my phone I flung, my flashlight I flung. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
like that in there, and it snowed.
Yeah, scary.
I